Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Dalton95 coming out with another Earthrise review, and that is going to be over the WFC E-21 Snapdragon. So, finally have all of our Headmasters from the Decepticon side complete. So there we go. Again, nice image of everything. And, you know, on the little map piece, it says Biosphere. So talking about the biosphere of a planet. Bring in Snapdragon himself. I really enjoy this. I mean, the transformations are all simple, yet intuitive. The paint and plastic colors are much superior to Ape Face here, who's got that weird kind of milky, just weird off-white, translucent, soapy plastic. It is very, unsettling. It does not look good. So, with Snapdragon here, let's go ahead and take his guns away. He's got his classic blasters. They are identical. Just take those out of his hands for now. As for painted details, it's mostly here on his forearms, this whole section of the nose cone, which, is paint, so don't use any alcohol tape. It'll just strip all that off. Some purple plastic here, nice tempographed Decepticon logos, a little bit of that turquoise paint here on the back. Of course, you got the purple mouth plate, the red visor, and red on the other side of the helmet, or the head. So, as far as articulation, it is on a ball joint because here we've got Crunk, who you can see here. There we go. It's got a purple face, red visor, really nicely molded. Of course, you got the red paint. Or not red, kind of this magenta, kind of maroon, hot pink kind of paint there on the arms and legs. Of course, you got the articulation here at the arms. They are kind of tabbed in. So in and out, and just stab that back in, and pop that back on there. As far as the arms go, you got all the way up to here, which, perfect. And that's even molded to at least go out to there, which even then, that's pretty reasonable. Get 360 rotation, though you do have to get the arm a little bit out of the way. You get 180 here at the bicep. Don't scratch it, you can go 360 if you're careful. Little under 90 at the elbow, that's a little bit disappointing, but not the end of the world. Nothing at the wrists. Does have a waist swivel forward and back at the hips, all the way out. Thigh swivel, bends 90 degrees at the knee. You get forward here at the ankle, and a pretty stiff, but all the way to this 90 degrees at the ankle pivot. Trying to lock the exposure here. So there you got that. So for vehicle mode, or for modes, I think we'll go to his, let's say, jet mode first. So you want to go and fold these up, bring these around, and just collapse those in. Again, same on this side, up and around, collapse that into there. I want to go ahead and leave these open, just makes it a little bit easier. Tab together. And then go ahead and remove Crunk. And straighten these arms out. From here, you want to take these arm sections, untab them, as well as the rest of the backpack. These will just rotate down and around like that, And this will just tab right onto the arm. Down, around, rotate, tab, line up. And last but not least, we'll take Crunk here. Make sure to extend out his arms. This will be important in beast mode as well. Pop him in there, just kind of close that a little bit for now. And just tab these guns on here. Just like that. And there we have a Snapdragon in jet mode. Let me get 8-face here and we'll be right back. Alright, so here we have Snapdragon in vehicle mode. I said we're going to get 8-face, but I do want to look over some of the details here. I really love how this is kind of like a more of a Starfighter meets SR-71, because that's where a lot of this draws inspiration from, especially here from the wings and tail fins, the engine. Just the overall shape of the jet is very heavily inspired. Real quick, you can see all these little control panels, consoles, dials, and gauges, all painted in that same turquoise paint. So it's going to close that in there for Crunk. And just take a look over this. I forgot to mention he does have a landing gear that just kind of pops out from here. Amazing how he can get landing gear, but Seekers can't. So, yeah. So, real quick, just comparing him with his partner in crime, 8-face. Yep, still, this one is far superior. Because I don't like the way, you know, this gook looks all over here. And the cannon just kind of falls out. Again, this weird soapy plastic. So, yep. Snapdragon wins again. So let's go ahead and get him into Dragon mode. I'm going to take Crunk out of here. Okay. I'm going to pull that up. I want to bend this like that. To untab this whole section here, just for the time being. Then from here, you'll take this whole chest, front chest piece, and we'll untab. There are little slots right here, and little tabs right in there. And sorry, this is already a little dusty. Welcome to Colorado. This will just kind of line up and tab in like that. Kind of locking the tail in place. From here, slide this down like it was in jet mode. And rotate the legs, collapsing the arms, which will be the legs. Flip out the monster or dino feet. Then from here, open up this little panel, straighten out these arms, bring out the head and neck, face down, of course close that up. And this is the hardest part of this transformation, is getting the head to pop into that little socket right there. First couple times was kind of scary, but now it's just irritating. Alright, give me just a second here. Okay, so I went ahead and just put it in off camera. It is a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and fold these legs up. And bring the head down, and there we've got Snapdragon in his monster mode. And plug these in. And there we go. So he doesn't look too bad here. I mean, a lot better than Ape Face. We'll get into that here in a minute. Head, of course, goes up and down. Nothing left to right. Mouth does open. We got these teeth molded in, and Krunk's forearms have those little sections that become the eyes for dragon mode. Got hinges here at the shoulders, ball jointed elbows, so you can have them go like that, or try to be cute. Looks like he's nervous. And for his legs, make sure this is tabbed in, but forward and back. All the same articulation from the arms. So, yeah, let me get Ape Face in gorilla mode and go from there. And here we have Ape Face with Snapdragon. Now, as I've said before, as nice it is to have these guys finally together to complete the rest of the Decepticon Headmasters from the Rebirth episode of G1, or I guess the 3-parter, whatever. I just wish they'd done Ape Face a little bit better, because this milky white plastic, the Cybertron mud, whatever, it just doesn't work. I mean, I think they've got Snapdragon pretty down pat. I mean, he's simple, he's chunky, he's got decent articulation for, you know, what they can do. So yeah, I think that pretty much does it for the Earthrise Snapdragon. Not the best figure, but he is definitely a lot of fun, much like the rest of this line. So, that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out all the links down in the description, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all the other pages and channels that I shout out every week. I am tired. I'm in the middle of a move. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.